Welcome back, everybody. My name is Grace, or Gibby, whatever you prefer, and today we're here with another episode of the Yulgar only series. Today we're going to be doing the third quest in the Last Ride saga, found in Warlick's Shop's quest section, and we're going to be taking on the Godscourge Destroyer boss. Basically a much cooler reskinned Cyclops. Very nice fight. Now there are a couple of very easy ways to fight this boss, but its main mechanics are inflicting a choke, inflicting fragile on its SP attack, breaking out of stuns, and having a very high damage cap along with resistances. It's also berserk and takes more damage after you deplete its mana. Now we're just going to be doing a very simple method. This is a mage build, but I'm using all Yulgar accessible items: Loremaster Tome, Zardward's Wand, Liquid Courage, Queen's Crown, and Myrmidon Crest, as well as the Cure Fatal Wounds healing spell. Also, I'm using the defensive test armor for my wind armor. Any wind armor will work. So what will happen when it has its SP attack is it'll do a darkness attack instead. So to counter that, we're going to switch into my darkness armor. This is the temp darkness armor from the Guardian Tower. No big deal, and we're just going to continue doing whatever we please, which in this case is going to be casting Loremaster's Tome's attack. Your body repels an invasive influence, but is left exhausted. So we have a -18 fragile and a disease for 752 points of healing. Now this is a pretty potent effect. What we're going to do to counter that is use Queen's Crown. Now Queen's Crown it has a misc that contains a guest that sends all its damage to stun, and that stun is multiplied by water resistance. Since we have charisma and luck, we'll have a pretty good infliction rate, even though the boss has 225 luck and plus 20 boss boost. Now how we're going to get rid of the disease is we're simply going to draw mana a couple times. You'll notice that removed the disease down to 222. Draw mana one more time, and now the disease is gone. So our basic SP regen will carry us through. And you'll notice the boss got stunned. If it doesn't have enough SP, it'll just be stunned. It doesn't have freedom. If it does have enough SP though, it'll spend that SP to break out of the stun. So stunning it is a very easy way to manage its total SP, because it'll spend that SP by removing the stun. So in that way, let's see. Oh, it has enough force of will to resist the Regal Aura. So hopefully, if it inflicts, oh, it didn't inflict. So I actually don't know what will happen. Will it spend the SP and then break out of the stun, or will it break out of the stun and then not have enough SP for the attack? I think it'll spend the SP to break out of the stun if this inflicts. Yes, so what happened was it had enough SP for its SP attack, but it spent that SP to break out of the stun that Queen Corgi inflicted. Therefore, we weren't attacked with Dark, we were attacked with Wind instead. So if you do this, Queen Corgi will slowly build up stuns. If you have any potency options, that'll help you out even more, because it'll make it more. Oh, what a terrible heal. Good grief. Yeah, so it breaks the stun. Let's Cure Fatal Wounds again. There we go. Wow, lucky strike heal. But either way, I'm going to use potions because I brought a very poor setup. But as you can see, this is a way to pretty much disable the boss's mechanics. And what's more, now it's taking more damage, although the damage cap is the same, and now has a damage multiplier applied to it. So I'm going to drink a mana potion, and it should spend SP to break through that stun attack that the Queen Corgi just inflicted. So again, if you have Queen Corgi, most of the time you will find that the boss is stun locked. If It's not stun locked, no big deal. Because if you do die to the boss, what you'll actually notice is that there's a checkpoint immediately before the boss. So even if you die, you can just try again, and the odds of this method are working pretty well. If you're a warrior, one thing you'll notice is that the boss is weakest to wind at 200% and light, and the boss also attacks with wind. So what I recommend is using something like the Haunted Dragonlord armor or Mark of Wrath to attack with wind damage, while also defending against wind damage. So get that Ellie comp bonus to your damage or your efficiency. Another thing you can do is use Paladin to nuke it because it's weak to light damage. Another thing you can do is just stun lock it with pretty much any method. Yeah, Corgi seems to be doing a great job, but almost anything will work. This boss really isn't too difficult. Also, the damage cap is high enough that if you have something like a 4-hit light spell and you really boost it, you can probably kill it in 2 to 3 turns. I might get one bagged here. Oh, I may have just fumbled the bag horrifically. Okay, so what happened was I didn't use my darkness resistance armor because I forgot. So now I have a 13,000 disease. Is there a way out of this? I don't know if there's a way out of this. We may have just bricked the run. Unless it's stunned until I kill it. But don't do that, basically, is what I'm saying. Oh, I think we're gonna make it. I think we're gonna make it. It's gonna be close. 1500 HP. It's sterilized for 2 rounds. Okay, the Corgi will do damage now. Oh, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. So because it has a greater than 100 water resistance, Corgi sometimes does a 2-turn stun. Oh my gosh. Okay, I didn't deserve to get this kill, but we got it anyways. Let's go, team. Yeah, potency will really help this method be more reliable. I just wanted to showcase using some unusual items to beat the boss. Really, you can just attack it down in a Dark and Wind monster, wind resistance with some health potions, switch to Dark for its SP attack, or just stun lock it and camp wind, using any stun method you like. But yeah, hope this video is helpful. The rewards for this quest are pretty interesting. We've got a inch drive shield made of wind. Oh, I forgot you have to fight this guy too. But this guy's pretty much a chump. Yeah, this guy's pretty much a chump. He's just kind of like a filler monster for the lore. And I'm gonna just unlock him as well, because why not? But the 2 item rewards are the Oath of Desire, which is a melee water sword. And what it does is it's 0 proc, but it passively gives you 12.5% increased healing, which is pretty good for any quick cast healing you do and any healing spells you're going to do as a warrior. And the shield is a plus 50 int drive it's a wind shield with a plus 50 int drive. Notably, this shield is also plus 50 int at level 135, unlike the Celtic Wheel variants. They are not 150 int at level 35, so for adventurers, this is going to be your best magic boosting shield by a small margin, but still. Here is what they look like: the Howling Crest and the Oath of Desire. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.